15,000 just for some shoes. Cash. Put it on a sprinter. Put it on a little boat. This is not a rental. No. I own this hoe. That way. Yeah. Look at these prices. Look at this ice and the way I rock these jewels. Me nice. Talk to me nice. I pull up and I come through. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. I pull up and I come through. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. I pull up and I come through. Niggas get shot. Shoot at the Alpha Cloud. Pull up to the.
Welcome back to my channel again. If you do not know, my name is Carshana Jones. So yeah, today we are doing part 2 of the freshman college advice series. And this time we're just gonna do the 10 tips for incoming freshmen coming into college. My 6th tip is attend class. My second semester I was getting really lazy and I wasn't going to classes like I should have been. And attendance is part of your grade. If you guys didn't know that, now you know. Attendance is part of your grade. It's not a huge percent, but it is a percentage of your grade, and you just want to ensure that you keep them grades up, keep them A's. Now, if you are just the type of person that I just really can't go to every class, set a limit, set a good, decent limit for yourself. Be able to challenge yourself. You don't want, like, if you miss 5 classes a week, that's a huge problem. That's 1. 2, set a limit. My limit is 1 class per week. It's the only class, like a number of class I can miss. Or I'm not suggesting, I'm not recommending you guys that miss classes in general. But if you need it, an alternative, if you really needed one, set limits. I would say a month. Don't miss no more than 5 classes. Don't miss more than 5 classes. Because after you start missing classes, you're going to think that's okay. You'll become comfortable with not going to classes. And then your teacher come up with a pop-up quiz 5 times and you ain't been there. Your grade all low. You missing out on important notes. You don't want to miss class because this is what you are paying for. I learned that the hard way, okay? Okay? Make sure you go to class. My 7th tip is take advantage of your professor's office hours. What you want to do, and it's just not even office hours, make sure, even before or after class, be able to talk to your professor. Not all the time, but you want to be able to develop a personal relationship with your professor. So I'm going to tell you guys another story. My English class, we had a final, right? And I was lit the night before the final, and the final was on a Monday. So I was lit on a Sunday, y'all. I know. But I ended up sleeping through I don't know if I slept through the alarm. My alarm wasn't even, or was it even on? Like, I don't even know. I ended up missing the whole final. But because I had a personal relationship with that specific professor, he emailed me first. I didn't even get the chance to email him. He emailed me first and was like, Carson, I see that you missed the final today. The only time you can really make it up is this day at this time. And I told him what happened, and he was very understanding of that, and I ended up being able to take my final. So just be able to feel comfortable to talk to your professor. They are humans just like you are. You know, don't look at them no other type of way. These are the people that are passing you or going to fail you. So you do want to develop a great relationship with them, because they can either bless you or curse you. I'm just playing about the curse part, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they can. If you got an 89.5 and you want to get that A, if they can round it up for you, they gonna come through with the come through. Now, develop these relationships. I'm telling you. All right. So the 8th tip for today is take advantage of getting to know your campus genuinely. There are still people asking where Trevor Arnett is, where's the Office of Financial Aid, where's the Student Center, where's the bookstore. You guys should know this coming into NSO, coming into CU experience, and just become a student. Like, you should be already knowing these places. You shouldn't have to ask anybody because it's your campus, like I said. And because of these sessions we're going to be having, and these talks and things of that nature, and the activities we are going to be having for you guys, you should know where to go. Now, you may need some refreshers later on, but in general, you guys, you should get to know your campus. And in getting to know your campus genuinely, it can benefit you if you want to become a student ambassador, if you want to become an orientation guide. It helps. It just I feel like it adds so much to having that school spirit, because I feel like I don't like when people have school spirit and don't even know where certain buildings at, don't know who Miss Warner is, who don't know who Miss Allen is, who don't know the president of the university, who don't know the provost. Like, all these people don't know this information, and you say you have a school spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But get to know your campus, because either it's going to benefit you now, or it's going to benefit you later. Alright, so my 9th tip for today, and it's very important, is be aware of your surroundings and your environment. Although we are a private institution here at Clark, my storage went out again. But so like I said, be aware of your surroundings / your environment. Although we are a private institution and we do have campus safety policemen, let's be realistic. Anywhere you go, you need to be aware of your surroundings and your environment in general. So a tip under this tip, with your friends, make sure you share your guys' location. Of course, you can share it through iMessage, or you can share it through Snapchat. I'm not sure if Messenger does it, but you want to be able to share each other's location in case anything happens, in case there's a party, somebody, I'm not being realistic, somebody gets snatched up. I've actually been to a party where that has happened, right? Like I said, we are adults here. Mom's not here to help you, daddy's not here to protect you either. And another thing, we can't, because we're a private institution, we are not allowed for to have any weapons on campus. Pepper spray, taser, knife, gun, all that stuff. Of course, not a gun, you know. So that is already like kind of like not a good thing, especially in Atlanta, in the west part of Atlanta. But like I said, just be aware of your surroundings. Know where you at all times. Even if you are on the way somewhere, try to get familiar with where are you, like what like if you need to, if something happens and you're not able to walk back, get a ride back, and your phone die, you know, you just want to be able to be familiar with, well, when I was in the Uber, where was he going? You know what I'm saying? Not saying you should be so tedious, but you just don't know, you just never know what's happened, so just be aware of everything, know where you at, you know. Another thing I say, get your friend's parent contact information. If something happens and the student or your friend isn't able to respond and we don't have no information, the information you should have as a parent, so you can call them, ask any questions, because if anything, they gonna know something. Or a sister, a sibling, but I would say parents, preferably, because you know that's the main source. But anybody that's family that they know, I mean, anyone that's family, as long as you get that contact information, that's really well. That's really good. Another thing coming under safety, because we're in college, being transparent, I'm blunt again, drugs are going to be there. Marijuana is going to be there. Alcohol is going to be there. Lean may even be there. There's a lot of stuff that may be there. But I would suggest you guys that y'all do it at a place that you are kind of familiar with, or at least with people that you trust. Alright, like I've been to like a hotel, right? I'm not familiar with the hotel, but I'm familiar with like who I'm with, and they have a car and all that stuff. So you just want to be like logical about what you do. You don't want to be dumb about it and just do everything free-handedly and do everything carelessly, and you kind of like, so like I said, even if you plan on sneaking and doing stuff, not saying I don't support drug usage to you guys at all, but what I'm saying is, if you do try it, make sure you know what you're doing. Because the first week of last year, this guy, he ended up getting caught with weed and got expelled. All that money for what? You know what I'm saying? Not even we didn't even start classes. This was CAU experience. He got caught. So be careful. Make sure y'all know your way around stuff before trying anything sneaky, trying to be all turned up and stuff. Know your way around stuff, because a lot of people just be thinking they knew what they were doing, and they just used to be a sneaky at home that when you come to Atlanta, it's a whole other story. So my last tip, and I feel like this is a great tip, is relationships/situationships. College, things that come with the college life other than classes, you got drugs, you got sex, you got relationships. Like, that's just part of what the college life is about, right? You guys stay. The best advice I can give you guys is to stay focused. And I say that because when you stay focused, and you're on your P's and Q's when it comes to what you got going on, everything's gonna fall in line. And it's not wrong to talk to guys/girls at all while focusing, but if they can't handle you being on your stuff or what you got going on, they're just gonna have to get with it or get gone. And that helps with just kind of like relationships and situations too, but just in general, focus. Because I want to tell y'all a story. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the story. So, because like I said, I'm being transparent. I'm not trying to get attention for anything. I'm literally trying to help you guys, because I want to ensure that you guys kind of like don't go through what I went through, or just learn from my mistakes, because I had this platform and I'm able to do that. So I was talking to this guy before I actually got to college, and he was from my hometown, and he went to like one of our rival schools. Like, it was just like a little cute thing, and he ended up being one of the kings at his school, and I was one of the queens at my school. So it was like a little cute little thing. And we had been talking for we stopped talking like for almost a year. I'm gonna say almost a year. Like, it was almost a year, and we had been talking for the whole time. Now I'm not amazing when it comes to relationships, situationships, whatever that the case is. So I did let little stuff slide. Well, let some stuff slide, because I like there was no relationship. Like, I don't feel like I need to be mad at him doing certain stuff because I'm not his girlfriend. Like, it's nothing solidified. Knowing that we talk heavy is just not that. You know what I'm saying? So we had been hanging out, and I had been sneaking into his dorm. He come to mine. He only came to mine one time because I just was scared to sneak him in and stuff like that. But it also, like, and another thing, like, that's one thing I should have looked at. Is like, he only been to my room and stuff. Like, he don't like taking that walk, but like, I would be willing to take that walk. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like little stuff I just should have been paying attention to. But anyway. So we had been talking, and he's in Morehouse. He was a freshman as well, and he just had like the whole appearance, like the whole demeanor that I loved. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of like just drew me so much to the point that I kind of like I settled, right? And then again, like, I wasn't his girlfriend, so I wasn't like trying to pull anything out of him, you know. So after a while, like, we had like arguments or whatever. So like, there'd be times when we'd have a break or whatever, like, or we just don't be on good terms. And paragraphs would be sent from my end, paragraphs would be sent from his end. We loved it. I love you, you love me, da da da, like all this. You know, it was something strong. Like, it was a relationship with no title, basically. You can't do this, da da da. We knew what the F was going on. That's kind of like how it was. So basically, I found out on his birthday that he had a whole girlfriend that he had been dating for like over a year, and it hurt me so bad. And I found out through my cousin. But it was actually amazing how I found out, and how he knew the girl Snapchat, because he had the girl Snapchat. Because he used to try to talk to her or whatever, and she ended up posting him, happy birthday, babe, da da da. And it was just funny, because that's just kind of like how it happened. So what happened with me, that was like the only strong person that I was like dedicated to talking to. And I think I could like kind of would know like how hurt I was from that, because we had been talking for almost a year. Like that whole year was like a waste of time. And then he had the audacity kind of like actually to continue being, I'm going to say the side chick, you know what I'm saying? And knowing my value and my worth, and how dare you ask me to do that? Like, what? So, right on, blocked on everything, you know. So that situation kind of like really taught me a lot. Just a lot within itself. I didn't give y'all like details, because I would have a whole book. But it just was a lot of BS or whatever. So, like I said, your goal is to find yourself. Do not lose yourself. I did some stuff for him. I ended up missing the whole class just to go swim with him. It was, oh my God, y'all. It was, I just was gone for no reason. And that's why, like, I think that was just nothing but God just telling me to just focus on what you need to focus on, Tiana. So that way, I'll get everything else in place for you. I'll do everything for you. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna send somebody your way when it's time. But as for now, you need to get your stuff together because you're falling off, because you wanna, you know, you everywhere in your head. You know, you all over the place. So, to just let you guys know, CAU men in CAU and men in Morehouse, there's no difference. They both are going to school to get a degree. Just one school is looked higher than the other. There's no difference. Another thing is that coming into college is kind of like 13th grade. Now, I'm not comparing the classroom to high school, but I'm saying it's the next level up. Don't expect, because people go to college, that they just all mature all of a sudden, because that's definitely not the case. Especially if I'm from Augusta and I'm going to school in Atlanta, you would not know what kind of baggage I got at home at all. But because I can just lie to you, actually, and just put on this facade like I'm all that in a bag of chips, and when I'm really a hoe and a slut at home. Now, that's not a curse word, you guys, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm being blunt and transparent with you guys because I want y'all to learn. So you just never know what kind of people got going on at home. That's one. And you never know what they can be hiding, like what they can be trying to be and portray to be when hiding who they really are. You know what I'm saying? So you just never know. So another tip, like a big tip under this, I would say don't do for others that wouldn't do the same for you. That wouldn't go like isn't willing to sacrifice for you. Don't. That's a waste of time. That relationship in general is a waste of time, because obviously y'all on two different pages. You may feel stronger than the other, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what communication comes in at. And I just don't see how people can treat people that way. I mean, it's probably because I have a good heart, but I just can't see how people can lie to people and just treat people like they nothing. Because you're messing with somebody's daughter, you're messing with somebody's son, you're messing with somebody's daddy, mama. You know what I'm saying? And I just wouldn't want nobody to even do me like that, let alone do my siblings like that, let alone do my mama and my daddy like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think just in general, a lot of people, y'all just be considerate. Be like considerate. You never know what somebody be going through behind closed doors. So positivity is always needed. Always. Another tip is don't feel like having a boo or a significant other or whatever validates who you are as a person, let alone feel like it's needed. Like feel like it's needed for you to have a significant other, because that's definitely not the case. You are all you need as long as you're focusing, and I noticed that now, like as long as you're focused on what you need to be focused on, and you're accomplishing so much, and your GPA gets high, and you own your own business in college, and you doing all this stuff, you're going to be happy regardless. As long as you're making that paper too. That sounded so lame. You're going to be happy. When someone comes along, and when God brings someone along, that's just an accessory. He's adding on to your happiness. I'm saying he, Lord. He or she, it should just be adding on to your happiness, not just being your happiness, because that's going to eat you up. It's going to eat you alive, and I don't want y'all to be eaten alive here, okay? So that's all for your 10 tips for today. I know it was a little lengthy because I just want to be sure that I'm in detail and tell you guys my experience and things like that. So please make sure you comment, subscribe, and like, share as well, and turn your bell notifications on, because although I really want to be consistent, I may not, like, it's just a lot going on in my life. So please make sure you guys turn on your bell notification down below. Make sure you check the description box as well. Follow my social media, and I love you guys.